How's breakfast?
Right.
Drink your tea.
It's practically water.
Mick, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
They're not going to find anything wrong with you.
I know.
Really. Trust me.
Can I have a look at that?
I thought we could go through the seating plan today. My cousin Trevor's just split up with his girlfriend, so I thought we could put him on the table with the bridesmaids, you know, help take his mind off things.
Oh, no.
Now, don't get upset.
Did you know about this?
I just saw it when I was flicking through.
They've still got my name on it. What's the audience going to think when they turn up and I'm not there? It'll be my reputation that takes a knock. Right. Well, that's it. I'm going to sue.
You?
Well, the band, of course, and the paper.
And maybe the venue, too.
Yes, them as well, yes.
We could still go and play tonight, you know.
No, it's too late now. All I've got to look forward to is the neurologist ringing to tell me I'm doomed.
Even if they do confirm it's MS, it's not the end of the world. We'll deal with it.
No, there's no hope for me now.
You know, I think you'd feel a bit more optimistic if you didn't listen to such miserable music first thing in the morning.
You never did understand jazz.
Did I disappoint you or let you down? Should I be feeling guilty?
Emily?
Let the judges frown. 'Cause I saw the end before we'd begun. Yes, I saw you were blind.
How are you?
And I knew I had won.
Could
So
you...
I took what's mine by eternal right.
Thanks. Well, clearly something's up, and if you want to talk to me about anything, then just fire away. You're not saying much. Did you speak to Nick yesterday? I only ask in case there's something that you want to talk to me about.
You can't break my spirit. It's my dreams you...
I think you're overreacting.
I absolutely never overreact.
What are you doing with that?
Evidence. Evidence of their incompetence.
You've got to stop obsessing. It's not healthy.
They're cashing in on my reputation.
They're probably still expecting you to show up. I mean, even I find it hard to believe you do something so...
Stupid?
spontaneous.
No, you meant stupid.
Mick, stop this.
I can't. I'm scared.
I know. But you can't take it out on the band. They're just getting on with things.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too. You silly man.
I don't know what I'd do without you. What am I going to do if it is MS?
Then we'll deal with it.
You're too good for me.
Yeah, I am, aren't I? When are they going to call?
Well, they should get the results back today, and I'm supposed to ring and make an appointment to discuss it. But I tell you something, once they're on that phone, I'm not going to hang up until I get some answers. It's not right they're dragging it out like this.
Uh-huh.
Something ought to be done about it. Personally, I blame the NHS.
Hey!
No, well, no, not you, not the nurses, no, the doctors.
I think it's the government's fault.
I agree. It's a disgrace. It's an outrage.
See? You're feeling better already, and you haven't even spoken to the consultant yet.
Is Nick here?
Not yet. How are you this morning?
Okay.
And how's Emily?
What do you mean?
Nothing. I was just asking.
Oh, dear.
Where's the cranberry juice?
There isn't any.
Why not?
Couple of reasons. Main one being that neither of us like it.
Yeah, but I've been doing my research. MS sufferers drink a lot of cranberry juice.
Mick, you're not an MS sufferer.
I might be.
We don't know that. Besides, the juice doesn't affect MS. Some people just believe it helps prevent getting urinary tract infections.
Yeah, but how do you know that?
I just heard it somewhere.
Nobody sits around just talking about urinary tract infections.
You do when you work in a hospital.
In the dermatology department. Have you been researching my illness?
It's not your illness.
You've been trying to find out what's wrong with me, haven't you?
I was worried.
Oh, well. So you're expecting the worst?
No, I just wish you'd calm down a bit. You're letting this whole thing get to you.
Don't let anything get to me.
Mick, answer it. If you don't, they can't tell you you're all right. Just find out, then we can get on with our lives.
Hello? I swear, she just wanted me to go around there and diagnose her dog. Apparently we give a better service than the vet.
What's so funny?
Nick's just had to run in with one of his regulars.
Oh, really?
What did he say? Mick!
What's been going on with Emily?
Mate, you know we can't have this conversation.
Why you? Why does she keep coming to see you?
Look, I haven't got time to go through this again with you. Don't make a fool of yourself.
What has she been telling you?
I told her what any of us would have. It'd be best to talk it through with you, okay?
So it's serious.
No, I didn't say that.
Why won't you just tell me?
I've got to go.
Just tell me the truth!
What are you doing?
Joe?
What's going on?
Hello! Service, please!
Yeah, I'll be with you in just a minute.
You ought to get a handle on things, and maybe your daughter will talk to you.
How dare you?
Calm down, Joe. Nick's only just got out of hospital.
I bet you love it, don't you? All that attention from a young girl. You lap it up for being able to spend your time with someone half your age, you aging Lothario.
This coming from a man whose daughter can't bring herself to tell him that she's pregnant. Joe!
Leave it, Nick. Come on.
What is going on?
Hang on a minute.
I demand to see Dr. Clay this instant.
But just a minute.
Oh, I've waited long enough.
Excuse me, you can't go down there.
Dr. Clay!
Mr. Carter.
Dr. Clay, I demand I see you this instant.
Don't know. Well, Nick, Joe, what was that all about?
Oh, a bit of a testosterone overload.
Dr. Clay.
Mr. Carter, you haven't got an appointment.
No, it's all right, Donna.
I need to go and get hold of Joe. He stormed off after cracking Nick's head open.
Oh, right, well, you go and deal with that then. Mr. Carter? I'm all yours. Have a seat.
I spoke to the neurologist earlier.
Well, I don't think I've received a letter from them yet. Have you had your review appointment?
I don't need one. The neurologist was quite clear about my condition on the phone.
Oh, right.
I don't have MS.
Really? Well, that's excellent news.
And I blame you entirely.
Seems every time I leave the house these days, I end up in need of treatment. Pretty screwed up, haven't I?
It wasn't your fault.
I shouldn't have fallen for it. Do you think I should call her and tell her her dad knows?
I think you should stay well out of it, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, let me get this right. You're upset because you've been given the all clear.
The neurologist told me it was probably just a virus.
Well, that could explain the pins and needles in the hands, but we did have to eliminate MS as a possibility.
I couldn't coordinate. I couldn't play my trumpet properly. And you told me it wasn't going to get better.
No, I never said that.
And now you've ruined everything. Tonight I would have played the biggest gig of my life. This was it, the big break.
Okay.
I've spent years honing my craft, playing tough gigs in the back rooms of pubs that you probably wouldn't even drink in. But tonight, it was a proper theatre. Twilight Blues' big moment. Hundreds of people there because they love jazz as much as we do. And in amongst them, talent scouts who could literally change our lives. I've waited my whole life for this opportunity, and now I'm going to miss it.
Well, if you don't have MS, I don't see what the problem is.
When you told me that I would never play again, I sold my trumpet.
Don't even know how it happened. It just came out.
Yeah, well, it's done now.
Such an idiot.
Yep.
Well, can't you just go and buy the trumpet back?
I've already spent the cash on my fiancée's engagement ring.
Can't you borrow some money?
You're having a laugh, aren't you? My 12-year-old bank manager doesn't understand the plight of a struggling artist.
Friends, family.
You can't expect my fiancée to help finance a life of touring, endless weeks away from home. She hardly comes to my gigs as it is. And now, I've committed to her. Can hardly turn round and say, I've changed my mind, I've decided to make a go of it with the band again.
But it is what you want.
It seems to me that what I want is the last thing anyone's worried about. What I want is to be the musician, the great musician, that everyone says I could be, and then you told me I'd never play again.
Oh, Mr. Carter, I didn't say that.
You sent me for tests. You wouldn't do that for no reason.
There was a possibility it could have been multiple sclerosis. I had to get it checked out. If I hadn't, neither you nor I could have rested easy.
Oh, I see. So, you were covering your own back?
No, I was doing my job.
Don't you think my life isn't hard enough without you sticking your oar in, You earn more here in a day than I do in a week. What do they pay you for? To frighten your patients? To make them abandon the dreams they've tried so hard to follow?
Look, Mr. Carter.
No, I'm not going to put up with it anymore. It's about time someone made a stand. You got it wrong. You messed up my life. Well, now it's my turn.
You're being unreasonable.
Am I?
Yes, I've done nothing wrong.
Yes, well, we'll let the courts decide that.
What?
I'm going to take you to court. And I'm going to sue you for gross professional incompetence. Good day. This country is going to the dogs, I tell you. I'd make a more competent GP than the ones they've got nowadays. I'll show them.
Nick, what are you talking about?
Dr. Clay, he's an idiot. Sending me for those tests when I didn't need them.
Didn't need them.
No, it turns out I had some sort of virus, the sort of things that can train monkeys to spot a mile off.
You don't have MS?
No.
And you rushed out without telling me? You left me here all this time thinking our whole lives had been turned upside down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry? How dare you? I mean, I know you can be self-obsessed, but you used to be kind as well. You used to think of me.
I do think of you.
Then why don't you show it? What's happened to you? Since all this started, I don't know who you are anymore.
Karen, listen now.
No, don't touch me. Go and shut yourself away with your music. That's all you ever care about.
Everything all right? Yeah, it's nothing.
Hey, listen, Rico's got some tickets for this gig tonight, some band that he's mad about. Anyway, we've got a spare one and I wondered if you wanted it. Please, I don't think I could handle a whole night of jazz heads on my own.
Jazz? What's this band called?
Twilight Blue.
Are they any good?
The best?
Oh.
According to Rico. Apparently, this is the last time that we can get to see them in Leatherbridge before they really hit the big pie. Jim?
Someone wants to punish me. I've just had the trumpeter in here threatening to sue me. He overreacted to something I've said. I ended up selling his trumpet, and he's gonna miss the gig. Now he blames me.
Well, he can't sue you for that.
Oh, I know it'll never go anywhere, but I wouldn't put it past him to waste his money trying.
So you've lost Rico's favourite jazz band, their trumpeter, on the night that we're due to go and see them play.
Yeah, guilty as charged.
I think Rico's going to sue you too.
All right, I'll sort it.
I know.
Nick told you. He had no right.
It wasn't his fault. I didn't give him a lot of choice. Look, I just want us to talk. I want to listen to what you have to say. Is that all right? You do all the talking.
And you want to listen.
Hi. I was wondering if we could have a word.
Who is it?
It's Judas.
Look, Mr. Carter, I think there's been a bit of a misunderstanding between us.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Dr. Clay. I just wanted a word with Mr. Carter.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Well, if it's going to upset this miserable toad, I think you better come in.
Oh, this is some serious kit.
Yeah. Apparently we can't afford a new three-piece suite, but there's always a constant supply of new CDs. Wouldn't think he went to a top public school, would you? Turned his back on his family's money so we could live in squalor.
We can make our own way in the world.
Yeah. Live like proper struggling artists. It was good news, wasn't it? From the hospital.
Yeah. You were worried?
Yeah. But why I worry about him, I don't know. He doesn't deserve it.
When are you getting married?
Next month. It's all been a bit of a rush. We can't wait, can we?
No.
I don't think he'd ever ask. Then a couple of weeks ago, he turns up with a ring out of the blue. I suppose he does have some good points. Anyway, I'll leave you two alone.
It was all just a stupid mistake. Why are you being so nice to me?
I just want to make things right. I want to start listening to what you have to say.
Are you angry that I went to see Nick again?
Well, I was a little disappointed that you felt you couldn't come see me this time.
You know, I knew Nick would just listen and be supportive. I knew he wouldn't fly off the handle.
Like I would.
So what did you say to him?
Well, we had a few strong words, and I may have got a bit carried away.
Dad, he was only trying to help me.
I know. I really must apologise to him. I shouldn't have forced him to tell me what you said. I should have respected your privacy.
I never told you that you wouldn't get better. You do know that, don't you? I just want to know why you're so angry with me. I know it's been a stressful time for you, but you have to get things into perspective.
You're just trying to save your own backside.
I want you to do the right thing, and not only about me. I mean, your music's obviously very important to you. Why are you thinking of giving it up? Well, still, at least you got the wedding to look forward to. Or not. Your fiancé Said this had all been a rush. Did you only propose after I referred you to see the neurologist? But do you think that I somehow rushed you into this?
My whole life is jazz. Karen is wonderful. But I'm only really alive when I'm playing in some smoky club. A husky-voiced singer croons over the band. And then it's my solo. I put my lips to the trumpet. And out comes music. Sweet jazz.
I've got a friend who's a fan. He's gutted he won't be able to see you play tonight.
You don't understand, do you? I just didn't sell my trumpet. I sold my hopes, my dreams of what I really wanted to be. After all these years, I just threw it away. And now I'm trying to live a different kind of life. I can't go back. Because I can't bear the thought of hurting Karen, who's been so very kind to me. I wasn't ready to decide.
Decide?
Between my two loves. And then you forced my hand.
But you came to your own conclusions, made your own decisions. You can't punish me for that.
Can't I?
So, who was he?
A guy from college, Carl Morris.
Was he a boyfriend?
No, it's a mistake. He's 18 and the year above. Pretty cool. Reckons he's a band promoter.
He sounds nice.
He's a complete nightmare. I mean, fair enough, he's good looking, but I cannot believe I fell for that whole bad boy image.
Well, what's done is done.
Yeah.
Well, at least I can help you sort it out. Be there for you. I know a very good clinic. We can get it done there.
Get what done?
Well, the procedure.
Who said I was going to have an abortion?
You're about to get married. Why are you even thinking about spending what little money you have trying to take me to court? You must know you can't win.
Because it'll give me something to do while my former bandmates go on to better things.
I don't get it. Why can't you get married and play the gig?
Because
Well, what does that mean?
who's ever heard of a happily married jazz legend?
Is that what's been worrying you? That it'll ruin your image if you let somebody care for you?
It's one or the other. Be there for somebody totally and completely, or lead the life of a lonely musician. You can't do both.
Have you any idea how stupid you sound?
You can't talk to me like that.
Well, someone's got to. There's a woman in the next room that seems to think the world of you. How many people have that? You want to throw it away?
She's incompatible with my music. She doesn't even come to any of my gigs.
Have you asked her?
Well, she's made it quite clear that she's not interested.
But you've never actually asked.
No,
So how do you know she's not interested?
because I do.
Look, you obviously love your music. Don't you think that she might be worried about interfering? Perhaps she doesn't come because she thinks you don't want her to.
No, she...
Are you sure you haven't invented this barrier between you so you can live up to the myth? Lonely musician, playing about his sorrows. From what I've seen of Karen, she's so proud of you. Why not try and let her into your life at least?
I can't.
No such word.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. I couldn't afford to sue you even if I wanted to.
I'm more worried about whether my friend's going to get to see you play tonight.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be there. I guess I should go and talk to Karen.
Yeah, you should.
Doctor, thank you. You're listening to my demo?
It was lying around.
Karen?
Yeah.
Can I borrow some money to buy my trumpet back?
I thought you weren't going to play tonight.
Well, I wasn't. And then I thought, I might. I don't like to let people down, you know.
All right.
Karen,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Really. Also, I was thinking, wondering, would you like to come along tonight? I'd like you to be there with me. Always.
I thought you'd never ask.
Emily, you are only 16 years old.
I was told to consider my options, not make any rash decisions. Dad, you're supposed to be a doctor. Isn't that what you'd advise?
It's a big responsibility, and you are not ready.
It's my life.
Exactly, and I'm not going to allow you to throw away your future because of some stupid mistake. I would have thought for a girl of your age, getting an abortion would go without saying.
Well, it doesn't.
Tomorrow on BBC1, Robert Winston meets the donors, providing the gift of life for couples longing for a child against all odds. Tomorrow night at 9. Next today, the dangers of diamond smuggling in Murder, She Wrote.